What's up, guys? I want to talk about why I'm not a big fan of bulking anymore for me at my stage where I've been training for over 10 years. All right, I don't think bulking is as beneficial for me as for someone that has just started working out. All right, we won't see the same amount of progress. The other day, someone told me, well, you should bulk up to 200 pounds and let's see your lifts, let's get you bigger and bigger. And I'm like, you know what? I won't get the same results that someone that just started training. When I started training, all right, I was pretty much bulking the first 4 or 5 years. I started training at 15. I was bulking all the way up to maybe 21, 22 years old. And trust me, it was super beneficial for me. I had a lot of extra calories. My body fat percentage was around maybe 20, 25%. I was pretty chubby. 215 pounds at 5'7". Can you imagine? But it was beneficial for me. I really believe it. At that age, you don't want to be seeing your abs. At 18, that's when you're growing the most. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Those ages, you want to be in a surplus. Those ages, you don't want to be shredding as much as possible and being in a deficit, but rather use the fact that you're going through puberty, going through that those golden years that will help you build as much muscles because you're growing naturally. All right, so imagine the compound effect of growing, lifting, and eating in a surplus. You'll just become a monster, and that's what happened to me. All right, in my 20s, early 20s, even 18, 19, I was benching 2 plates like nothing. All right, 225, I easily 8, 10 reps, touching my chest all the way down and up. Deadlifts, 4 plates and a 25, easily 4 or 5 reps. All right, and I would never film it because I would think that, you know what, I'll keep doing what I'm doing and later I'll do more and more. I thought I would just keep progressing and it would never end. Up until the time I fell in love with a girl and she called me fat. And then I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna cut down as much as possible because she doesn't care about how much I lift. She just wanna see a good body. So I cut down, and that was maybe around 23, 24. And since that age, I never really bulked up again till the point where I was before. All right, so bulking up after 10 years of training, you've been doing it for 10 years, over a decade, won't be as beneficial. All right, I talk with a lot of other guys that are in the same kind of level as me. Not that we are superior whatsoever, but we do have a little bit of experience, and bulking is just not as beneficial anymore. We're all in that main gaining. We're staying shredded and a little good body fat percentage, all right? I'm not saying we should stay under 10%, but we're all around 14, 15, 16, max maybe 17, 18%. We kind of keep it under 20%, and we're slowly gaining, all right? And that's what we're trying to, that's what we value more, all right? We all value staying lean, keeping that waist tight, and slowly building a little bit more muscle mass. Numbers are not as important anymore. Pushing heavier weights. Of course, if I bulk up now and I go on a 5,000 calorie diet, well, my bench will just go up like crazy, my squats, my deadlift as well. But that's not what's gonna get me more results now, because my goal is not just getting stronger. All right, I want to also keep in my best shape. And you know what? Getting in a high body fat percentage will start affecting your hormones, your testosterone level. Once you're over 20% and you start seeing those man boobs, your testosterone levels just start converting to estrogen. You're not building as much muscles, you're not burning, you're not in the best state anymore to build muscle mass, burn fat, or be at your best. Remember, when you bulk, remember how you feel. You're always kind of tired. You wake up after 8 hours of sleep and you still want to sleep. After a high carbs meal, you're always tired. And that's not the way I want to feel now. I want to feel at my best. I want to be athletic, and I want to be at my peak performance. That doesn't necessarily mean lifting the heaviest, but feeling good at the gym. All right, now at the gym, I can go for an hour and a half and I do supersets and circuits and I just feel great. When I was bulking, I was lifting a lot heavier. Yes, but doing circuits and supersets, my endurance wasn't as good. I wasn't able to kind of push more. I don't know, push more in terms of more endurance. All right. Yeah, lifting heavier weights is not always the main focus, and it shouldn't be. So, guys, there's a point of diminishing return with bulking. All right, it's not because the first few years you did it, you saw, I don't know, 20 pounds of muscles and all that weight you were lifting more, that you should be bulking forever. There's a point where it doesn't make any more sense of bulking, and the negative impact that it will have on your body will just outweigh all the positive that comes from it. All right, so at my point, it's just main gaining, keeping my waist tight, my body fat percentage around 14, 15. I want to look good year long. I'm not shredded, I'm lean. All right, and have a good muscle mass, not be depleted. That's something very important for me. So my carbs are always pretty high, my muscles are pretty full, my muscle glycogen is full, so I'm not depleted, my performance at the gym is actually slowly going up. All right, believe it or not, even when you're on a diet, let's say, or on a deficit, or you're maintaining your calories, over time you're gonna build muscle mass. If you're maintaining, if you're at a maintenance, over time your body composition will change because you'll burn some fat and build some muscles, even if you're maintaining, and your strength will go up. All right, now I just eat carbs before and after my training, just to give you a little analogy. When I started doing that diet, my strength went down like crazy. I was barely benching, or let's say squatting one plate. All right, that's not true, I was doing more, but let's just call it I was squatting one plate for 10 reps. This is when I started doing this diet. But now I've been doing it for almost a year, and now my squat got back to the strength of where it was when I was bulking. As crazy as it sounds, your body can get used to everything. So I love maintaining, I love going slowly, keeping my body fat checked. It will help you with your hormones, your growth hormone, your testosterone, are all peaked when you're around 15, 16, 17% body fat. So there's no point going to 20, over 20. There's no point. There's no point. If you've been training for over 10 years, if you think of bulking, do not do it, because you're just gonna add a lot of fat without necessarily getting all the outcome that you had on your first bulk when you were younger. All right. So if you're younger, do it. If you're younger, do it. All right. I'm not a hater of the bulk. I don't think a 17-year-old kid should be looking forward to have the craziest shreds. That's not your goal. Your goal is putting good quality weight on and using the fact that you're growing to grow the right way. But if you've been doing it for a while, there's no point. All right, slowly maintain, slowly get that strength up, the muscle mass up. It will take longer. I'm 162 today. I weighed myself. A guy at the gym asked me my weight, and he thought I was lying. So we went to the lockers, and I jumped on the scale. I was 162.4. Even me, I was shocked. I'm like, what is it gonna be? Am I lying? No, it was 162.4. But that's just how it is. I'm 5'7", been training for over 10 years. Don't think you'll be 200 pounds at 5'7", lean and shredded if you're natural. All right, and slowly, I think every single year I might add 2 pounds of muscles, maybe. I don't know, 1 pound. 1 pound, imagine, 1 pound. It's not a lot. It's not a lot, but hey, it's about the look, it's about the symmetry, the proportion, the muscle maturity. There you have it, guys. Don't bulk if you don't need to. Also, if you have a body fat percentage, you don't need to bulk. Even if you're, even if you're young and your body fat percentage is pretty high, don't bulk. All right, get that body fat percentage checked first, and then maybe you can go on a good bulk. But I see people that are already kind of overweight and they want to bulk. Now, drop the body fat percentage. Keep lifting weight. I'm not saying just do cardio, but drop the body fat percentage. Everything is related. Everything. Your hormones, when you're at a too high body fat percentage, your estrogen level just starts spiking up. Your cortisol level, which is your body's hormone of stress, is frequently elevated because you're overweight. So your body's trying to kind of detoxify. Your body is in a toxic state. All right, and chances are you're not eating well, so you're just in a vicious cycle where your body doesn't feel good, you have a lot of toxins, and your cortisol level are always up. When your cortisol level are up, your body is in a fight or flight mode, so you're always stressed. And now building muscles is not a priority anymore. Your body doesn't care about burning muscles and burning fat and building muscles. All right, your body is just trying to get away of that stress, and you keep feeding your body more calories. No, it's gonna create a lot of issues down the line. All right, maybe diabetes type 2, hopefully not, but then you become insulin sensitive, resistant. I can make a video on that. But basically, when you're already overweight and you add your body more calories, your body doesn't absorb it anymore. It's like a wet sponge. Your body doesn't want more water. A wet sponge won't absorb more water than it already has. Same thing for bulking and cutting. If you're already super overweight, you're like that wet sponge, dry it up a bit, and then you can add one little, what is it called? One little touch of water, one little drop of water, and it's gonna absorb it. That's when you're lean. You're gonna eat a bit more carbs, or you're gonna have a refeed or a cheat meal. Your body will absorb the calories so much better. That's it for this video. Watch others of my video. If you need coaching for natural lifters, hit me up. Got my website, my Instagram, anywhere you want. I'm accessible. Leave a comment. Watch other of my videos. See you guys soon. Thank you so much.